What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling. And today we're getting ready to roast this chicken, and we're gonna do it with meat A, B. Now you know this is part 2, right? You guys seen part 1 where I, went ahead and did the I did the brine. Look, I'm just showing you like a cool brine. You know what? But it's the brining process that's gonna guarantee that your chicken is gonna be just like super juicy and delicious, right? So look, I'm getting ready to show you these ingredients, just show you how easy it is, and I'm gonna almost do it in real time, you guys. So super simple. We're not gonna over talk it. We're finna get right into these ingredients so I can just show you just how you guys can make the most juiciest and best looking roasted chicken, hands down. Okay, now you can see the ingredients, right? Not a whole lot. Okay, we got our chicken right here, which I'm getting ready to show you. This had already been brined for about 18 hours. I'm gonna show you this in just one second, but let's go over the ingredients of what we're gonna put inside and on top of the chicken. So I'm gonna start off, here's some butter. Listen, you wanna use softened butter. And then butter right here, I'm gonna use only 6 teaspoons of this. Then we got 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Then we got 2 teaspoons each. These are my dried ingredients. This is rosemary and thyme. Now, I showed you these first because this right here, oh, and also, I'm gonna show you this. Then we got some fresh parsley. I'm gonna go ahead and dice this up, about a teaspoon. If it's a little bit more than that, all of these ingredients I just showed you right now, that's for our rub that we're gonna put on the chicken, right? Now, for the inside of the chicken, we got 1 onion here, and then I got a lemon right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quarter both of these, peel this and quarter this, and peel, excuse me, I ain't gonna peel this. I'm just gonna quarter this, and then we're gonna put this inside of the bird. And then listen, I got some salt. When you see the salt right here, listen, we're gonna just give it just a little bit of salt, but don't forget, we brined it, and then, it's heavily with the salt. Outside of that, that's really it. Now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you this, and I'm gonna be using my cast iron skillet. I'm gonna just roast it in that. And so when I think about that and think about roasting, I might cut up some of these potatoes, and maybe put them around. And if I look in my refrigerator, I got some carrots or whatever, get them, lightly oiled with some olive oil, sprinkle a little salt on that, and put it around the chicken, and then we can serve that with it. So, okay, as I said earlier, look, this is almost like 18 hours. You know what, we just rounded up and say 18 hours of brining. Remember, you can do 8 to 24 hours, doesn't make a difference. So, take this off right now. I hate that I don't know the subscriber name, but listen, they from the overseas. They told me, they gave me a pro tip. When you put your chicken in here, you can see like on the top right here, it's not completely, submerged, right? They said if you put it in upside down, the breast is completely covered, in your brine. Hey, you know who you are. Hey, thank you for that. That's a real pro tip. Now, I'm getting ready to take this to the sink, and I'm going to rinse it. And then after I rinse it, I'm gonna bring it back, and then we're gonna pat it dry. Okay, now listen, we're gonna rinse it. Don't forget, we're gonna rinse everything with cold water, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and take the bird out, start running me some water. And then what we wanna do is we just wanna rinse it. Now that I have it rinsed, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on a plate. I put a couple of napkins on there, because look, we're just gonna set it on there, and we're gonna let it dry. Now would be a perfect time to go ahead and preheat your oven, right? Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. There you go. Now I'll set this off to the side, and now let's go ahead and get our rub together. Okay, look, got myself a bowl. Let me slide this down a little bit so you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and get my 6 tablespoons of butter out of here. And remember, you want it to be softened. Okay, got 6 tablespoons of butter. Now we put our dried herbs in. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put my parsley. Go ahead and chop this up. Now, the reason I'm doing it like this, usually I'll show you guys, with everything not chopped up. I mean, it already is chopped up. And the reason I do it that way, to cut down on some of the time. But I just wanna show you guys almost like in real time, just how easy and quick this is. It's worth the little extra step, So that's all. And listen, the more and more you use cause you can look at some of my beginning videos, you can just see the way I'm using a knife. I've come a long way. Just the more and more you use them, the better off, you'll get. The better you'll get, with your knife skills. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like super fine and nothing like that. Go ahead and just add that. We'll just add that to it. Check it out. This is what it look like. Real easy. Look, we're just gonna get ourselves a fork. And then if it's done, if your butter's at room temperature, it'll mash just like this right here. You guys can see that right there. That's what you want to, it should look just like that. Real easy. Now look, now that we got our dry herbs, you know, everything mixed up. You can just see, even when you spread it, you can see that, you know, it's completely mixed together. Then go ahead and just add your minced garlic. Now we'll work that in. And you want it to be thick like it is. The reason being, because once we pat this bird dry, we're gonna use this and put this on top. Right? And then you can see it kind of like sticks. That's the way you want your, you know, your herb butter to be. So there you have it. So look, we're gonna set this off to the side. I'm gonna clean this up. Then we're gonna move over to the next step. Now we're gonna go ahead and just quarter these, you know, quarter each one. So I just cut this off. So look, I'm gonna cut it in half. And this is good just like this. So let me wipe this board down and then we're gonna move over to the next part. Now, I'm gonna bring this bird over here. Look, take yourself a paper towel and what you wanna do is you just wanna go ahead and make sure it's completely dry. Don't beat the skin up trying to like rub it. Just a cool little pat would be good. How many of y'all saw me lift this up like this? This is just like cleaning the baby, huh? When you changing the diaper. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little trimming. Trim this part off right here. You know what I mean, with this little fat. Now, you guys can see, you know, just did a little trimming back here. Now, remember we quartered? Bingo. We're gonna put one of these inside. I'm gonna stuff one of these onions in there. Another one of these lemon wedges. Then you want to go ahead and get your, you know, your dry herbs, and then you just want to pack those in also. You just want to pack them on the sides, the bottom, and the top. You know what? Just super simple, so you guys can see. You just want to, like, as it comes up to temp, you want those to start getting moist inside, and then the steams, right? So listen, you want those vapors to be absorbed in the meat. Then go ahead and get yourself some kitchen twine. You know what, and just tie up the legs. You know, just tie them, just a simple little bow. I just put a knot right there just so that it'll stay closed. And now we starting to put it into the pan. Now we're gonna take the, look, hope you guys can see this. Take the wing, take it like this, fold it forward, and then underneath. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see it again. Look, take the wing, move it forward, and then you just wanna tuck it underneath. Right? So you guys can see that. What we want to do is we want to take some of this and we're going to rub it on there. So go ahead and just get myself something like this on my hand, and now you just want to start. Now you just want to completely rub all of the skin, and it's okay if any of the excess compound butter falls down. Okay, so what you can see, I went ahead and I didn't want to bore you guys with just like cutting some carrots and some potatoes. I went ahead and cut them, rubbed them in olive oil, and then spread them around. And now I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. Look, when I put it in the oven, we're not gonna cover it. We just wanna put it down towards the bottom rack for about, I don't know, we want the thickest part of the breast to be 165 degrees. But I'm gonna say that probably usually takes at 400 degrees. It's probably gonna take about, I'm gonna say about an hour and 20 minutes, but we're gonna keep our eye on it. So I'm getting ready to put it in right now, show you what it looks like in just a minute. Now this is what it looks like, you know, once it comes out of the oven. This was after about an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, now look, this is it. It actually stayed inside, I'm gonna say, for about an hour and 30 minutes, right? So what I did was, look, I kept looking at it. This is key. You wanna look at it because it's gonna start to brown here probably first. So what I did was, I got me a piece of foil and then I just laid it over the top, right? So I let it continue to cook. Then after about an hour and 10 minutes, I was looking at it, it started to brown. I went ahead and removed the foil, and then I let it cook, you know, let it roast by itself with no covering at all, to just go ahead and, you know, tighten it up and it'll give it a nice brown. We're gonna let it rest for 15 minutes and then we're gonna go ahead and cut it. But as you can see, hey listen, this don't look too bad, you know? You can put this out, you know what I mean, for your holiday. If you would like, you could take the actual bird out, right? While it's resting. Take out your veggies and put it in like another serving dish. And what you can do is take the drippings, strain them, add a little flour to it, and make yourself you can make yourself a, you know, a chicken gravy. Hey, but right now we just gonna let it rest, and then I'm gonna go ahead and carve it. Okay, look, I let it rest for about 12 minutes. You know, so now we just gonna go ahead and take a look at it. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it. Let's look at it like that. You can just see, that's what brining does. Look at the juices inside of that. Hey, look right there. Hey, not injected, no nothing. You wanna talk about something moist? And I know a lot of people be asking me about me eating. I'm finna eat this one right now. And I highly recommend, look, when I cut that right there, look at those juices come out of there. I just truly highly recommend it. You know, that you do this brine technique, whether you're gonna like grill it, smoke it, or roast it in your oven, and you tired of that hit and miss, this is the process for you. So tell me what you guys think about this one here. Super easy, huh? Hey, listen, and the presentation is just outstanding. You put it in an oven, once it's fully roasted, and you take that foil off just to get that nice brown. You put this on the table, and you know what? It's a conversation piece all of its own. And you can see that, like when I cut it, hey, juices are starting to fall out of it. And the key thing is, you gotta let it rest, you guys. Don't forget, you wanna let it rest at least 10 minutes. But I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, hey, would you try this, or have you already tried, brining? Hey, with that being said, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let everybody out there know that there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And you know how I'm about to get out of here, folks. I'm gonna trip you up and say happy holidays, and I'm out of here. Peace.